Hey everyone, today we're going to have a look at creating dependent pick list inside a flow. So how it's currently working is just on the record, I've got the style of beer, which is the first part of the pick list, and then the type is dependent on the style. So here we've got Indian Pale Ale. So if I've got Indian Pale Ale selected, I only see different types of IPAs, whereas I could change this to a different type of beer, and then it'll give me different types of porters, for example. So just cancel out of that for now. So if we come to the flow already built, just looking at this right-hand side of the decision. So basically your flow starts, we have a screen where you search for an existing brewing company, have a get records, and if this is found, select the brewing company. And then this is what we're interested in, these last two bits. So the screen, we can enter details about the new beer and then create the new beer record. So in here, if we open this up, so this is the dependent pick list. So it's one of the components on the left here. So you just drag and drop it in to create that. So you see here, you can only see the style of beer, whereas back here we need both the style and type. So although it doesn't appear, when we actually run through the flow, it will appear. So important components of here, you need to give it a name. So just DP, dependent pick list, style, type of beer. Need to put in the object name. For this, it's not searchable, so you just need to manually type it in. So it's custom object beer underscore underscore C. The API name, once again, can't search for this. So all you do is just from object manager, where you've already got your pick list created, just copy across the field name and put it in for the pick list 1. And then pick list 2 API name, same thing. Take it from your object manager, put it in. So pick list 2 dependent on pick list 1 coming through. I've made this required, both of them, because part of my validation rules, or to create a new beer record, I need to have these values. So just make this global constant true. See the little red asterisk here. So when the user puts in these values, we need to be able to store the value. So to store the value, you need to come down to advanced, just expand that out, and then you'll have the different options. And then so the object API name, don't need to put this in again, but the picklist 1 value and picklist 2 value. So here I've just created 2 text variables. So dependent picklist style, I've called it just a text variable. And then same thing here for type. So all that looks like is very simple. Just text, don't need to worry about inputs at all. Cancel that. Then when we come to the create records, just match up the field to that the value, the variable we just created. So what this looks like when we run a debug. So I'll just search BRA. We'll use DC Brow. So we'll just call this ABC test. So the style of beer, we'll do a wheat beer, which will then bring up my different wheat beer options. Call it a Belgian wheat beer, and we'll give this 4.5 stars, or 4.5 beers. And then if we go next, so we can see here that the value was stored, and then in the create records, we've been able to push that into here. And then if we have a look, if we go back to our list of beers, here's the one we've just created. And you'll see this is all working as intended, and we've got our 4.5 beer rating. That's all for today. Any questions, let me know.